got a big-time game on deck. And how about this light show to set the tone? What do you think about that? Welcome, everyone, to Orlando, Florida, the Bounce House, home of the UCF Knights. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Baylor Bears, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the UCF Knights. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Bears will put total leather and we'll get started. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Knights offense will go on the attack first. We've got a battle that you two are going to love, and so is everybody else for that matter. High-octane offense, stone-wall defense. As they say, something's got to give, Jesse.
Yeah, this is a classic example here of the unstoppable force versus the immovable object, right? Something has got to give, and you really got to dive into the X's and O's in a game like this because every single individual matchup on the field matters when these two teams play each other.
Yeah, and these are just fun, right? Like great versus great. Like who's going to win and what style's going to prevail. Both these teams have been able to impose their will week after week on their opponents. Now, high-powered matchup. Who's going to get the win?
He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On the option. Running back searching for a hole. Still running at the 40. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Back has it. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the option. They'll give it to the back. And they swarm him under.
And we talked to the coaches coming in, right? Like, they knew they were going to see the option. But the speed is so much faster in the game, and the offense does a really good job getting into the pitch man pretty quickly, making that read and making a play early in this football game.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it. On four. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Knights are moving quickly down the field. Jackson gonna throw it. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Trying to beat the D deep. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. 9th play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. Finds his man. It's Ashley. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll start the return inside his 5. The Bears offense will have its first possession of the game. As As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. He'll keep it himself. Makes his man miss. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes...
There he goes. Oh, what a cut. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. And the Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Page. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Plows through the defense. Got enough space. Touchdown, Bears! He ran through tackles like water through a sieve.
You become a really good football coach when you got guys like that you can hand it to. Look at him, break tackles and shows you the speed to run away from the defense. Jesse, he is an absolute nightmare.
That's a great point, David. You don't have to scheme this guy up perfectly, which means you don't have to have everybody accounted for blocking, because he'll make them miss or he'll break tackles. And then you're right. Once you get into the open field, it's not just physical running, but how about the ability to hit the jets and take it the distance?
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll run the option. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on.
The Knights are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Jackson will throw. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wide receiver comes in motion. With jet sweep pass. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Let's take just a minute here and talk about UCF. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time 4-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Ashley. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a third and long from the 27. Looking down the middle. Picked off. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
This offense has it with really good field position. Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. White wants to throw it. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. The Bears decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Gonna run it. It's Powell. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Rush is on him. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Knights line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Turning it on. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor!
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you updated on a fascinating battle going down in the Pac-12. Utah State is being humbled today. There's just no other way to say it. A complete and thorough thumping. They're trailing by 14 to Texas State. We'll keep you posted on things in this game that's sure to shake things up in the Pac-12. Guys?
Now picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His 2nd interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll do it himself. Through contact. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And the Bears have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. On the option. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They'd love to make this short short-field payoff with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Trying to bully their way in. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. No good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from the game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Quarterback on the keeper. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Jackson gonna throw it. Got his man. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. With the catch, it's Jamison. And the defense drags him down.
Listen, QBs and wide receivers got to be on the same page. And they got to know when to throw that curl route. It's got to be on time. Right when wide receiver breaks, the DB can't catch up. Nice job, QB and wide receiver, being on the same page, getting some positive yardage. 3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. White going to attack through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
That just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there and catching the football.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. And the Bears send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab. It's Smith. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Quarterback got it himself. Breaks into the open.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. First down for this offense. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. After the missed connection, it's second down. Jackson will throw. Using his legs to buy some time. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see what they do on third down.
Here we go.
He's going to take off. And he is corralled short of the line to gain.
You know, you hear the term nickel so much. Most people stay in nickel most of the time because of all the speed in college football and the running quarterback. And you see why it pays dividends. More speed on the field when the QB does take off to go get him on the ground and force a fourth down.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Orlando. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through two quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys just down the road from our EA Sports studios at the Bounce House.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Knights will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge thing.
Oh, he's got some space.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Bears can really attack on this second and short. The give to the back. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the snap, it's Davis. And the wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. The Bounce House is rolling here on third down, trying to help UCF. Give to the back. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. And the Bears will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? The offense goes back to work, and the defense is keeping them in it right now. They just really haven't gotten much done when they've had the football. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the tailback. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Running into the open space. Inside the 45. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
You just hold your breath every time this QB keeps the football in the running game, man. With his speed, he's a threat to hit the home run every time he totes the rock.
The Knights, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Little touch pass to the receiver. He's in open space downfield. Into the house. Touchdown, Knights! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
How about this? A two-point conversion coming. Slams ahead. He gets it in for the two, and now a field goal with time. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Hold it, finds his man on the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. White wants to throw it. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Throws to the wideout. Oh, he dropped the football. He had it right in the middle of the field and just ran before he finished the catch. It'll be fourth down. They kick it away on fourth down. He'll field the punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Handoff from the gun. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. Might be calling a hot route. Snap from the gun on third down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Knights will call on their punt team. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
The earth is shaking. Bounce house living up to its name as UCF tries to get off the field. White going to attack through the air. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with a first down. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. They want to run it left here. Fighting off the defender. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the direct snap, it's Davis. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the first. A nice play there, and that is likely how we'll put the finishing touches on this period. That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So first down, we'll open up the final period. They'll run it from the gun. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. And off from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game. I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Goes to the option. They're in a precarious... There he goes! They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. They'll send the back in motion. Snap to the back. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off.
Think about when you hit those guys on the move, man, he's already flying so fast, and I got to adjust my angle as a DB and make sure I keep outside contained.
And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give on the inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun to give, looking for room. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Still in the pocket and fires over the middle. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
Offense trying to go push pass on 1st down on the goal line, but the defense, tremendous surge up front. They get penetration and they get the tackle for loss.
He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
And the offense, they don't choose to go downhill to get on the perimeter. Stay away from some of those defensive linemen, but you can tell DBs, linebackers, not scared. Nice job playing fast, trusting their eyes, and forcing the third down.
False start of offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The bounce house is rolling here on third down, trying to help UCF. Toss sweep to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Splits the uprights. Good. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the fourth.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the wildcat. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Jackson gonna throw it. Looking to the big tight end. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Finds a man on the left. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Lining up in the wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Davis. And this wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. Runs through a tackle. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's going to throw deep right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Bears will line up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Makes the catch. It's Hughes. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Jackson will throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to throw it. Got a man. It's Smith. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And the offensive line has to do a better job protecting their man. It's fourth down. He needs some time to make a play. The defense brings the blitz, beats the offensive line, and gets the big sack.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. And now, Jesse, the art here is to find the balance between milking the clock and trying to get another score.
I think if you're the coaching staff, too, you like to see your team play its best in the fourth quarter, right? Defense just did their job, so offense now, David, has to go out and handle their business.
Yeah, you got the momentum. Because of the defense, they've given you some momentum. They've given you a great opportunity to take hold of this game and really put a stamp on it.
They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Drop play, quarterback keeps it. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position, too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Jackson gonna throw it. He's taking the deep shot. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense. And I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go. So you got to play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play. Stay deep, and don't let anyone get behind you.
Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. Catch in the middle. It's Hughes. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before. He makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. To the air on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And here's the third interception of the night. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, we've seen this defense make plays time and time again in this game. They may have just sealed it with that takeaway.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. You sort of think that over the years you get immune to these types of upsets, but this one is a shocker that might go on the list of all-timers.
Dude, huge win. Like, you can't say enough about being a team with a considerable talent disadvantage. Like, you're the underdog for a reason. You go with, this is a top 10 team you're playing against. Like, everything says you shouldn't win, but Palmer, they came out and they absolutely took care of business.
Yeah, they showed up in the biggest moment. You got to give these players a ton of credit. They may not be as talented as their opponent, but this was a game and an opportunity that they took advantage of. They made the plays they needed to make. They put the rest of college football on alert with this win. This is one these fans will be talking about for years and years to come.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.